Hello, everybody. My name is Carlene Rimes, and I am the occupational therapist and owner at Mobile Rehab here in the beautiful Southwest Florida. And we have been working very closely with this wonderful team of students that you have there to help train them and provide them with some information and help them to find some research about lots of different things and how to provide the highest quality of care to people and patients, and sometimes some things that are often overlooked, and they have done a fantastic job. One of the things that they asked of me was to get somebody who I felt was a success story and have them come on and speak. And I could think of absolutely nobody better than the bright personality of Mr. Russ Marvel that we have here on the other screen. It is both of our first times recording a Zoom call, so please forgive us if we have any technical issues, but we're trying. Russ is a wonderful man. He has worked so very hard through therapy, and you can't tell it from this Zoom call, but Russ is an actual skyscraper. He easily towers about 3 feet over my head on any given day. And the first day that I went in to go see Russ, he pretty much looked me eye to eye, maybe a little bit higher, but he was pretty close to my height, quite hunched over. He was using a walker. He had really poor recognition of his feet, did not do so much weight shifting, just seemed uncomfortable all the time, locked a lot of muscles, used some muscles to perform all activities, and we worked really hard over the last 2 years to improve that. About a year in, Russ had mentioned golf to me, and I asked him if he played golf, and he said not anymore because of this, that, and whatnot, and he listed his ailments that had prevented him. And I think that I thought about it for a while, maybe, or maybe I just instinctively answered, I don't really remember, Russ, but I said, I think we can get you back to golf. And Russ today went from that man that used his walker for all tasks and was easily exhausted to today easily playing 9 rounds of golf twice a week. How often you play golf, Russ?
Well, twice a week.
Twice a week.
You know,
Every
I
once
play
in a while.
18 now.
Yeah, every once in a while he pushes it and he even does 18 holes. So I would definitely consider Russ a success story, and he has worked so extremely hard. So without further ado, I introduce you to the wonderful Russ Marvel. That's you, Russ.
That's me.
Yeah.
I
So
was
my first,
looking for a second vote that I was wonderful, but my wife didn't really pipe in behind me. But
she's the silent observer.
yeah,
So my first question for you, Russ, is do you consider yourself a success?
yes, I do. I had all kinds of problems with mobility, and also the ability to do things with my left hand did not work properly. I could close my hand slow or fast, but if I tried to open my hand, it just wouldn't hardly work. It'd just take forever to open my hand. And my left leg, I could bring it in, but I couldn't abduct it. If I tried to very fast, it just would spasm, which wouldn't cause me to be able to walk. I could walk real slow, but if I tried to walk fast, I couldn't do it. And that was one of my biggest problems. I just had a lot of trouble doing almost anything that required walking or changing directions. I also had problems with operations on my right hip, and my right knee. I'm 6'7". Carly kind of pointed that out, and I played basketball at North Carolina State, and played basketball probably way longer than I should have. So now I pay for that a little bit, but I wouldn't give up any of that for the world. It was a great experience. So I had all these problems, and then when Carly came in and she said, well, this not being able to abduct, I think I can help that. Now, do you want me to talk a little bit about what we did at that, or?
So can you tell me what you had therapy before, quite a few times. So what do you think that we did that was different than what they did?
Well, to start off with was you saying, oh, I can help that, and with brush therapy, and you started with both of my legs and both of my arms, and within 2 days, the ability to open my hand fast was greatly improved. I showed that to people all the time because it's really kind of weird, and I'm kind of weird. So I like to say, hey, look at this. And so I would like try to kick with my left leg, try to open my left hand fast, and try to like straighten my left arm out. And I just couldn't do it. It would just jump and jump, and it was really weird. And people say, wow, you know, I never seen anything like that. In fact, I had a couple of doctors say that. And within 2 days of Carly doing the brush therapy with me, and then I would do it every morning before I get out of bed. I still do that. And in the evening, before bedtime, I do it again. And in 2 days, when Carly came back, I was in tears. I'm getting emotional thinking about it now. That I, I just did it, and it's not perfect by any stretch, but now I can open my hand pretty rapidly. I wouldn't want to do brain surgery with the hand, but I can do things like play golf a whole lot better because of that. And I'll never forget, and she talked about I was the same height as her. That day, second day before she came, I was standing there in the living room. My wife was sitting down in her chair, and I said, Cher, this feels kind of weird. Am I standing up straighter than I was? She said, oh my gosh, yes, you are. And I don't know the medical part of that, whatever, don't care, but I was able to do that. That was within 2 or 3 days. And of course, we worked on it for 2 years. So
Yeah, I was going to say the 2 days, it took a lot longer than 2 days, but it is really, really impressive what you have done, because it was your hard work that really got you there, Russ.
yeah, I did a lot of physical therapy in the last 40 years, and the therapists always say, Russ, you're working harder than anybody I've ever had before. And I go, well, I'm motivated, and I've worked out all my life. I used to be a basketball player, and I used to swim 50 laps a day, 7 days a week, and so I'm used to working out. So that's part of it. But I was trying to do that a lot of years before Carly came into my life, and I didn't get any better until she came along.
Thank you, Russ. So Russ, do you have any advice for anybody else?
Yeah, I did basically what occupational and physical therapists told me to do, and it kind of helped, but there was I had neurological problems that I just assumed could not be helped, and I was wrong. the brush, working with her and the brush and hard work has made a great difference in my life every day. I'm back here in Illinois, and I'm working on the things that the therapist had me do. I walked the half a mile day before yesterday, which is the first time I've done that. So I'm working hard. I'm still doing the brush, and I'm getting better and very, very slow. Of course, the other thing is I'm 80 years old, so running a marathon's probably out of the question. But walking someplace is not out of the question. Playing 18 holes of golf is not out of the realm of what I can do. So I keep those things in mind and I work at them.
You've done a great job, Russ. Having Russ as a patient has been a real pleasure to see him grow and how hard he works and continues to work. And he never stops amazing me and surprising me with how great he is and how far he's come. And I hope that his success can be your success as well. So thank you very much, Russ. I love you and your wife very much. Mwah.
Ah, mama.